Yo, what's up YouTube? Redbird here. Today we're going to talk about the added loot drops to the open world dungeons. This is a big unannounced part of 1.8 and I think it's big because of the accessibility to a lot of the the better pieces of gear in the game that have been locked behind like rare drops such as like field bosses and guild bosses. Now we have ways to farm out this gear in dungeons because of all the new 2-star dungeons, and now also during our contracts, our Abyssal token contracts in the open world. For instance, obviously pieces of the Shock Commander set have been added to the loot pool in several of the different open world dungeons. The Ascendant Guardian set, the Field General set, all these sets are now available in the open world. So for instance, let's see, the Sanctum of Desire now drops the Shadow Harvester boots and the Swirling Essence boots. Silius now drops the Phantom Wolf gloves, which is huge. The Shock Commander Sabatons. Also here in Silius Abyss, you can get the Shock Commander chest, which is again a very sought after piece of gear. Used to be extremely expensive to get. Ceradoma Island, you can get the Gauntlets of the Field General, and then Shadow Crypt, you can get the Ascendant Guardian gloves. Now, along with all of these different drops that we mentioned here, are even more drops that have kind of been added to the game via the tier. Let's see here. I gotta find this. Through the 2-star dungeons. As you can see, like every chest piece for every set bonus have been added to the Island of Terror. All the gloves have been added to the Void Waste. All the helmets through Valley of Slaughter. Carmine Rage Island is all the boots. And then the Torture Chamber, which hasn't been announced what the boots are, but we all know they're the pants, or what the drops are. They're the pants. So this is big to me for people to see. Throne and Liberty has a very unique way of farming dailies, such as resistance contracts. You have your Abyssal tokens, you have all your dungeons, Abyssal dungeon tokens. These and now we've had the dimensional contract tokens, and then now we have the dimensional contract too. This really adds a lot of depth to the game that allows players to basically not only choose the way that they're farming out their gear, but have multiple attempts throughout the day to farm out a certain piece of armor or gear that they need. Now, as tier 2 armor is added to the game, the same will follow suit, which I think is important for people to know, where not only will we get some tier 2 armor drops in this 2-star dungeons that we've gotten today, we will also get some of the tier 2 gear that will drop in the open world dungeons, which just, it's very unique for Throne and Liberty, because they actually have found a way to go back and make old content relevant and make it more interesting through farming out loot drops for new pieces of gear that you need in the present. And I think it's awesome. I hope they keep doing this. I know that Throne and Liberty also has a great chase system through the Arc Boss weapons and a lot of like the jewelry that you can get uniquely through those bosses. There are a lot of chase items that are still in the game, while allowing a lot of the other people that maybe don't have or haven't had access to regular farming of guild bosses and stuff like that. It basically allows them to have more opportunities to get the gear they need as well. So I thought this is awesome. I'm glad that they did choose to go this route on global as well. And then I think in the future we have a lot to look forward to, as far as them updating the current content with new refreshed drop pools that'll make it more interesting to use like your regular dimensional contracts or your Abyssal contract tokens, and farming, of course, your let me see, your allied resistant force contracts, because we all get these, we all have them to do on a regular basis. And now we have new and exciting things to get from these dailies. Hopefully this helps out, guys. I know a lot of people thought like there was a bug and there was things that are dropping that weren't supposed to be dropping. It's not true. This was a this was an update to the open world loot pools as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. We'll see you in the next video.